On the road to Kherson, we find the scars of the brutal battle for the south. The town of Velika Alexandrivka was on the front line.
There was heavy shelling day and night. The walls were shaking, my bed was shaking.
Residents of this nursing home survived World War II. For 7 months of occupation, Russian soldiers dug in outside, using them as human shields to avoid Ukrainian fire.
When the Russian occupiers left, they blew up the substation. We had no power.
Aged care nurse Larissa Kayola takes us to a torture chamber at a house that's now reduced to rubble. All that remains is a staircase to a cellar where Larissa says she was interrogated for taking photos of a rocket in her yard. She says if she was caught with anything more serious, that basement is where she would have died. According to war crimes investigators, 50 people were locked up here, some for months.
There are a lot of people who we still can't find. The Russians were looking for people who were defending Ukraine. When they couldn't find them, they tortured their families. Some people never made it out.
In the school next door, we find the nerve centre of this chaotic occupation. In the basement, there's a squalid dorm and a half-filled syringe, an exercise room and discarded medical supplies.
So we're told this is where the Russians had their base. This looks like a mess hall. There are chairs and tables, food, and it's filthy. We can see the Russians used the floor as a toilet, and they clearly left in a rush. There's a cup of cold tea here, still on the table.
This graffiti reads, "Soon we'll be back," but with Moscow in retreat and launching new attacks further south, the people here are praying for an end to this disastrous invasion. Rubinsztein-Dunlop, ABC News, Velika Alexandrivka.